Hello everyone, my name is Aushailene Ragin, and I'm going to be singing all originals for you tonight. This first song is unreleased, and it's called Midnight Prince. I'm far from a princess in the real world, and I don't want to come down from the clouds. I want my inner child to feel free to dream of a world where we can meet. I ask for you, my midnight prince. I never needed anyone, but I think you can understand that it's you, my midnight prince. I never wanted anything like I want you to hold my hand, dry my eyes, say it's alright sometimes to cry. My midnight prince, I'm far from a princess in the real world. It's hard for a princess in the real world. Can I be yours? Can I be yours? Ooh. I think I wanna start some trouble. I wanna be a bad, bad girl. I heard there was a new moon. We can blame it on the bad, bad wolves, saying it's just pheromones. You say that I've transformed, but there's something you don't know. You shouldn't trust me 'cause I'm rusty. I just might be in it for some trouble. I wanna be a bad, bad girl. I heard there was a new moon. We can blame it on the bad, bad wolves. Imagine how I felt when you told me I was different, and then you woke up and decided that your heart just wasn't in it. Now see, that really messed me up. So now I just wanna have fun, and we can blame it on the wolves. Like you, they love to run and run and run. be a bad, bad girl. I heard there was a new moon. We can blame it on the bad, bad wolves, saying it's just pheromones and other drugs. You say that I've transformed. You think it's love, but there's something you don't know. You shouldn't trust me, 'cause I'm rusty. I just might be headed for some trouble. I wanna be a bad, bad girl. I heard there was a new moon. We can blame it on the bad, bad wolves, saying it's just pheromones. You say that I've transformed, but there's something you don't know. We can blame it on the wolves. Can you keep a secret? I think I need to get out of here. How will I ever meet the one if I'm stuck under the covers, dreaming about love? coffee shop. Now I live in a little home with my mom. I go outside, it brings me down. I dance alone in my room, it's the only fun I have.
Can we hang?
And these kids in 2020 are fed up between these walls. They're quite aware that outside's bad, but in their mind there's somewhere high. Ooh, all of my friends are in their 20s, but they won't stop taking shots. Ooh, the world's in flames, yeah, you know they like the chaos. My mind's in flames and I'm stuck inside this chaos. I wanna give up. I'm reminded of my birthday. 12:12, the clock won't let me forget. Oh, all of my friends go to the restaurants. They don't care if they get sick. So I bought myself a lilac dress, but it's a little tight to fit. All that I do is sleep and eat. I hardly have energy to breathe. I go outside, it brings me down. I sing spells to the moon. At least I can manifest something new. With you. With you. And these kids in 2020 are fed up between these walls. They're quite aware that outside's bad, but in their mind there's somewhere high. Ooh, all of my friends are in their 20s, but they won't stop taking shots. Ooh, the world's in flames, yeah, you know they like the chaos. My mind's in flames and I'm stuck inside this chaos. Now it feels like 2020 simply just won't be our year. But if we take time to recognize that we've overcome our fears, and all the things in 2019 that seem so big and bad and fierce won't ever compare to this year. We persevered. Thank you guys. This next song is my last song of my set today, and this song is my most recent release called Nectarine Perfume. Check it out on all streaming platforms and watch the music video on YouTube at Aushailene.
All engine running. Lift
I
off.
think while I'm traveling, I'll fall in love again and make a million friends. It's got me wondering if everything that's happening is just a concept I've created in my mind. I'll send you a postcard. I promise I won't go far away. Baby, I'm a nomad, my that goes all around me, shining 'cause we're happy. I'm sweet like a peach too. My nectarine perfume. I'm sweet like a peach too. My nectarine perfume. Ooh, if I ain't good to myself and neglect my mental health, how can I manifest wealth? Well, I got knowledge. I'll give you the cure to the world, electrified. Oh, I'm sure you're thinking this is too good to be true.
Liftoff.
I'm sweet like a peach too. My nectarine perfume. I'm sweet like a peach too. My nectarine perfume. Ooh, we're cool like honeydew. Viajemos hacia el sur, underneath the full moon. My aura consumes you. I'm sweet like a peach too. My nectarine perfume is sweet like a peach too. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. Ooh, I'm sweet like a peach too. You don't know what I do. My nectarine perfume is rubbing up on you. Thank you. Woo!
Hello.
Hey.
How
Hey,
are
girl.
you? Hey, Aushailene.
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds unconvincing.
That's all right. But thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, your performance was amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I'd love to learn more about your journey and like how you started as a musician. So let's get into it. Okay. When did you start making music?
So I started writing at about 2 years old. So before I could even write, I would tell my mom to write the words that I sang, and she didn't realize I was like trying to write songs until I got older. And then I was able to write on my own, and so she got me like piano lessons, guitar lessons, so that I could make music with my songwriting. But I didn't fully debut until 2020, just because I was looking for a producer outside of myself, and then I realized that the best producer is me. So I literally learned during the pandemic, hence my song 2020. I learned how to produce my own tracks in my own home studio, and then I fully debuted on my birthday in 2020. So 12/12, it's nearly my birthday again. And that was kind of like my first intro as a recording artist officially, because prior to that I was just doing a bunch of live shows, and I didn't have any work to show for myself after the shows. But now I do. I have 4 songs released, and I'm fully like a music artist now.
Yeah, that's so amazing that you produce your own songs.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So what was it like being an artist during lockdown?
During lockdown, honestly, like I said, for me, it was really inspiring because I had so much free time. I literally did not leave my house for 3 months. I what's it called? I did Whole Foods delivery, all my food. I didn't even go to the grocery store. I didn't even go outside. So I was going insane, actually insane. So I decided to pull out my old MacBook. I opened GarageBand and I literally self-produced. I self-produced 222 first, and then 2020 followed. And I was like, I might as well just release them both together as a little combo. And so for me, it was really inspiring because I had so much free time and I had all this recording equipment that I had never used. And so this was like the perfect time to actually sit down and be serious about it and like formulate a plan moving forward.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. What has being a musician in Atlanta taught you, and how are you liking Atlanta?
I think that it's taught me to be independent as an artist. You know, it's great to try to collaborate with people, but realistically, sometimes you just can't get your hopes up. You gotta do your own work, and then eventually, you know, people who are meant to support you on your path will come on your path. I think Atlanta is a really good indie music scene because there's so many artists in Atlanta who are constantly gigging, and it's great to go to these gigs and like network and talk to people and just like hear what they've gone through and compare and contrast and make friends along the way. So it's a really great kind of like indie vibe, a lot of music, open mics and performance opportunities all throughout the city. So if you're like a musician wanting to just play live, it's a great city for that. I would say collaborating is a little bit harder. Yeah.
Okay, thanks for that. What has been your favorite song to write?
I would say my favorite song to write, I have a lot of unreleased songs that are favorites, but I guess one that I have released is Nectarine Perfume. This was my most recent single that I released in the summer, and this was fun because I was able to explore kind of like the different cultural aspects to myself, because I grew up speaking Spanish and learning about Latin culture and Latinx culture, and I also grew up, of course, immersed in the Black community, but I never really explored that in my art until Nectarine Perfume. And I listened to a lot of Latin artists like reggaeton, all that kind of like fun, like dancey kind of music that you listen to like at the club. And I never like thought about, you know, taking influences of that and putting it into my music, but I was going to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and I was like, this would be the perfect opportunity to write a song and then film a video there. So it was really fun because it's just like a fun, like woman empowerment, like feminine. It's like, you know, like I'm a bad bee, but like also sweet kind of song.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites too.
Oh, thank you.
But like, do you have a process when you're writing music? Do you have any rituals or anything?
Yeah, I definitely write in different ways. So if I'm producing a track and the track hasn't been produced yet and I just get like random inspiration, I'll actually produce the music first, and then that'll take me maybe a day or two, and then after I produce the music, I'll see what lyrics come up and then I'll write those down, or what melodies come up. But if I'm like inspired lyrically and I just write the whole song out, it's kind of like a channeled message where I don't really think about it. I'm just writing all these words as I go, and then in the end I may go back and like fix some things. So it just depends, like if I'm producing the music first or if I'm inspired to write the lyrics first.
Okay, that's interesting. Let's see. What are some of your favorite moments on stage?
Some of my favorite moments, I would say one that is really like in my mind is I played my first music festival in October, and that was really exciting because it was the first time that I got to play with my live band. And so it was really like, it's just a different vibe when you have like your whole band there supporting you and playing all your songs live. And it's so crazy because all of these songs I recorded myself, so it's so wild to like hear them played by a full band and for it to sound so good like how it did on the track. So that was really, really wonderful. It was called Mini Fest, and it travels around, but they stopped in Atlanta and I got to play that. So that's the one that's like really in my mind right now.
Yeah, that's really exciting.
Oh yeah, it was so fun.
Let's see. Do you have any advice for aspiring artists and students?
My advice, will be and has always been to remain authentic, especially in an industry where there's so many different variations of the same thing and they try to put you in genres. Just remain authentic. It's a lesson that I've learned that if you're writing what you feel, or if you're producing songs that inspire you and that are truly you, and you're not trying to put yourself in a box, or you're not trying to make a song that's gonna pop off on TikTok, like you're just making a song that you love and that you'll listen to and that you'll vibe with, then everyone else will like it. And even if they don't, it doesn't matter because you like it. So really, really remain authentic. Don't let anyone change you. Don't let anyone try to tell you what you should be. It's totally fine to, stick to a genre or like pop around different genres, but I think at its core, if you're remaining authentic, then people who listen to genres that are nothing like yours will still like you because you're just yourself.
Yeah, that's really important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see, last question. When can we expect new music from you?
New music. So I did play an unreleased song, Midnight Prince. That was the first song in my set. And I'm looking to produce that track. I'm also working on my debut EP because now I feel like I've had enough singles and I want to release like an actual body of work that like shows like exactly who I am, but it's like a full body of work. So I'm looking to produce and release my debut EP sometime next year, fingers crossed. I've been saying that for like 2 years, but we're manifesting that 2023 something pops off, at least like 1 or 2 songs, hopefully.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, we hope to see that next year. Yeah. Okay.
Stay
tuned. But thank you so much for coming today. You can find Aushailene on Instagram and stream her latest single, Nectarine Perfume, on Spotify. Thank you so much for letting me host you.
Thank you for having me. I had so much fun.
Yeah, me too.
Great questions.
Alrighty, good night, everyone.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.